Hello and welcome back, my stylish friends. Today we're learning design number 12. Select the yarn color that you want the design to appear, and that's what we start with. If you are new to the channel and you need instruction how we're making this granny square, please look at the link below, and there is a video how to make one color granny squares. Okay, I will start with white color yarn. That means my design will be white and my background will be gray. And I'm speeding in round number 1 because we are very familiar how to make one color granny square. And in the round number 1, we are making 4 clusters. The first color change will be in round number 2. So I will see you at the end of this round. And this is round number 1. As you see, we will just carry 1 cluster of each corner to the end of round number 4. So because we need 1 cluster in each corner, we will continue with the yarn that you decided that will be your design, and the background we will increase by 1 cluster in each row, and that will be our background color. So we will have 1, 2, and 3 clusters. Each row will have 1 extra cluster of the background color yarn. Okay, let's start round number 2. We chain 3 and we make 1 cluster. And because we are changing yarn color right away, we will not finish the last double crochet. We will finish with the new color yarn, and that will be my background color yarn. I will hold my new yarn tail. I will hide the tail later, but I will carry my white color yarn to the corner because I need to use that around this square. So I'm making just 1 cluster, and I change the yarn color again right away. So I will finish the last double crochet with the new color yarn. And chain 2. When I'm changing yarn color, I always make sure that the new color yarn I want to use is in the back, and the old color yarn is closer to me. So in this round, you're making alternated color clusters. And because we are making 8 clusters in this round, we are changing yarn color each cluster. So continue working to end of this round, and let's check how we will start and finish round number 3. And we have few more clusters to make. And as you see, this design is very simple. And the simplicity of the design is that you always start with the same color yarn each round or each row, and then you just increasing the background color yarn by 1 cluster. Okay, so we are done with round number 2. And we start again with the design color yarn. And as you see, I did not incorporate the gray color yarn yet because I do not need to do that. That yarn is going to my left. And there you go. We're making now 2 gray clusters. So we increasing background color cluster by 1. Just like that. And again, we want to make sure that the one of the clusters in the corner will be our design color. And we will make white. So you can make this square as big as possible. I mean, looks very nice when you're making like even 12 rows or even 15 with the same color, and then you connect them and the blanket will look very pretty. But again, we're making so many different designs, and our blanket, I believe, will look very pretty too, because we will incorporate our 24 different designs this year. So it will be kind of like Granny Square sample blanket. So work independently again to the end of this round, and I will see you at the end of this round to show you one more time how we will start round number 4. And if you have any questions how to make this design, if you struggle, just leave them in the comment and I will definitely get back to you and help you with this design or any other designs you might have. And we are ending our round number 3, and we will start exactly the same way. That's why I believe this design is super easy, and kind of you don't need to think exactly where you change the color, because you're just making bigger and bigger, and you want always only one cluster of your design color on each corner. And once again, I start with my design color yarn, leaving my main color yarn to the left. I will incorporate this right now when I need to make one gray cluster. And as you see, I'm adding the 3rd cluster to this round, and each round you will have one more background color cluster. So if you're making 12 rounds, your background color cluster number should be 11 on each side of your square. So what do you think? Is this simple or not? I believe so. It is very fast design to work with, and you can make as many squares you need for your blanket. And as I mentioned before, you can make very large squares and incorporate in your blanket. I just want to take a moment and say thank you for crocheting with me today, and thank you for following me or sharing my videos and liking the content I'm making. I am very open to any suggestions for the new tutorials, or any suggestions how tutorial you would like to view. I know some of my tutorials actually I'm explaining why we are making things we are making, and some I'm just allowing you to see how it's made with few instructions. I just wonder which tutorial is better. If you can give me that feedback, I will really appreciate that. Okay, we are done. Look at that. In no time we finish. And we can now cut the yarn, hide the ends, and see how the final product look like. We are officially done. Was this fun? Let me know. And again, you can change the yarn color. I made this one with 7mm hook, and the blue and brown was 8mm hook. So it's a little bit larger, but thank you again for watching. I hope you learned something new, and I hope I will see you next time. Have a great day.